Hey, this is just a little video to help you pass your quiz, hopefully, so you can get your graduation tickets and you can thank me later. So, on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, you're going to go up to the high school between the hours of 8 and 5. No later, no sooner. Don't be stupid. You're going to go up there. Richie's going to quiz you, and I'm going to give you all of the answers to this quiz, so please pay attention. When we go out there to pick up our graduation tickets, the graduation sheet, it's going to be a sheet of paper, and it's going to have 5 columns for 5 names for people, okay? Those 5 names are for the people that are going to be in the stands, waiting for us when we get to the stadium after the parade. Now you're going to fill this out, and then whenever they make it to the stadium on Friday night, they're just going to hand it, and then they're going to go find their spots, whatever, okay? So this is it, okay? Friday evening, everybody needs to be into Comanche Trail Park by 8 p.m. Not 8:01, not, anything later than 8 o'clock, because they need to start lining us up so that by 8:45, we can take off, and we're going to be there. They're going to put us on, when you go and get your graduation tickets on Wednesday or Thursday, they're also going to give you a little card. And on that little card, it's going to be a letter of the alphabet, obviously, and a number. For example, they're going to be in groups of 10. So you're going to have A, 1 through 10, B, 1 through 10, C, 1 through 10. And they're going to do it that way. When you get into the park on Friday evening, before 8 o'clock, please turn your radio to 95.7. On 95.7, they will be making announcements as to what group needs to load into the staging area. So, for example, when we get into the park at 8, groups A and B can already go, and they're already going to be staged, and they're going to be put in the first staging area. The first staging area, everybody who's not in groups A or B, they're probably going to line up on that road that goes right in front of the amphitheater, right at the base of the amphitheater. Not at the top, at the base. Then, when everybody is lined up, when every graduate has been put through the first staging area, they're going to send them to the second staging area. The second staging area is the parking lot of the water park. When everybody has entered the final staging area, we're going to follow. It's going to be one big ass line, okay? We are going to go and we're going to exit onto Wasson. We're going to cruise down Wasson until the intersection of Wasson and FM 700. Then we're going to make a right-hand turn, and we're going to go right onto FM 700. We are going to continue down FM 700, and then we are going to make a left-hand turn onto Goliad. As we're cruising up Goliad, in one of the videos, Mr. Ritchie points out that there are 2 spots where people who are not on your guest list to get into the stadium, or just people in general, they can go so that they can still support you. They can bring air horns, make posters, whatever in the world they want. So as we're cruising up by Goliad and by all the schools that are on Goliad Street, you can have people line up. You can be in that parking lot, okay? As we cruise down Goliad, we're going to turn right onto 11th Place, and that's going to take us right in front of the high school. You can park right there too. You can make signs, so tell people who are not on your guest list or anything else. They can park right there, bring air horns, posters, anything like that, okay? We're going to cruise down 11th Place until I believe it is Birdwell. Now, this is where you need to pay attention, okay? The first half of the alphabet is going to be onto the home side of the field. I'm going to say that carefully. The first half of the alphabet will be on the home side of the field. For people who don't know where the home side field is, it's over by the college. It's the big parking lot right when you get to the college. I'm sure everybody knows where that is, okay? The second half of the alphabet, for example, if the first half would be A through L would be on the home side of the field. Now, the back half of the alphabet, which I'm included in, is going to go onto the visitors side. And they're going to split up, and then we're going to follow. So if you're in Group A, you're not going to go where N is. If you're Group A, your best shot is to just follow into the big parking lot and on the home side of the field. Now, they're only going to let 10 cars unload at once. So Group A is going to go ahead and pull up into the unloading zone that they're going to set up, and then everybody's going to get out. Now, when you get out of your vehicle, on the fence line is going to be a number. Now, the number that you are going to look for is the same as your card. I would suggest that you either have your card with you, you take a picture of it and have it on your phone so you can look at it and you can find it easier. They're going to be in 10, so it's going to be A 1 through 10, B 1 through 10, C 1 through 10, and then they're going to follow suit. Now, when we enter the stadium, people that are going to be on the home side of the field, you're going to look for Mrs. Studeville. If anybody doesn't know who that is, I'm sure just follow everybody else if you don't know who I'm talking about. Now, on the visitor side, the side that I will be on, I will be looking for Mrs. Tannehill, Mr. Tannehill's wife, obviously. We're going to look for her. She's going to be the one to tell us who or when to go and load into or go into our spots. And I'm assuming you're going to use the same number, and that's going to tell you where you're sitting. So after you're seated, your guests, they're going to come and they're going to do the same thing. And they're going to sit with you, I believe. And then they're going to sit us there. The senior class has to remain standing. This is today's video. This is what I got from today's video. Okay? The senior class has to remain standing until every single graduate is in, and they will tell us to please be seated. Then everybody is going to speak. So Corey's going to speak first. Well, it may be the class president, but that's besides the point. So the class president, I would believe, speaks first, and then would be the salutatorian, which is Corey, and then it would be the valedictorian, which is Anthony. And then after everything is over, and then we all get our little diplomas, and then we're not allowed to throw them on the field. I'm going to make that clear. Do not throw your mortarboards onto the field. If you don't know what a mortarboard is, it's your hat. Do not throw your hat when we're on the field. They will tell us, and we will follow the administration, and they will take us to a spot where we can get together, and we are going to throw our mortarboards. The one thing that I didn't get any information for, before we are allowed to leave, we have to sing the school song acoustically, meaning no instruments, no backup, no nothing. So they'll put more detail into that, and then when I get more details about that, I'll be definitely sharing it with everybody who's into or who's going to be doing this. So I hope this helps. If you still have any questions or you're still confused, don't hesitate to text me on Snap or my phone number for the people who I'm going to send this through to text. Don't hesitate to ask me any questions because this is a special time for all of us, and I'm so glad that I'm part of this class and I get to celebrate with each and every one of you because I would not want to celebrate it with anyone else. So let me know if you have any questions. Peace out.